Before getting my hands on this one, I saw a ton of mixed reviews. Some called it a great deal for the price, while others flagged some minor issues. In today's video, I'll break it all down and give you the real scoop. Now let's dive in. If you're thinking about getting this, I've included a discounted link in the description so you can check it out for yourself. Don't miss the chance to grab it at a great price. Hey everyone! So, I've been using these wireless earbuds for a bit now, and I've got to say, I'm pretty impressed with them. The sound quality is honestly fantastic. The bass is deep and punchy, the highs are clear, and the overall audio is really well balanced. Whether I'm listening to music or watching videos, it just sounds great. If you're into high-quality audio, you'll definitely appreciate the DAC support, especially if you have a compatible device. The sound is really rich, and you can tell the difference when you're using it. One of the standout features for me has definitely been the active noise cancellation. It works really well for everyday environments, like on public transport or in an office. You can definitely notice a difference when it kicks in. Of course, in really noisy areas, like crowded streets, it might not block everything out completely, but for most day-to-day use, it's very effective. Plus, the transparency mode is great for when you need to hear your surroundings, like when you're walking outside or waiting for an announcement. It's pretty seamless switching between the two. I also really like the design. They're comfortable and lightweight, and they fit in my ears pretty well. There were some reviews where people mentioned they weren't the most comfortable for long sessions, but I haven't had any issues so far. The build quality feels really solid, and they definitely feel more premium than I expected for the price. Battery life is another big plus. With ANC off, I've easily gotten around 11 hours of use on a single charge, and the charging case gives you up to 40 hours in total. So, these are great for long days without needing to worry about recharging. Plus, they charge quickly, just 10 minutes in the case and I'm good to go for several more hours. Now, there are a couple of minor things to note. First, if you're using the realme Link app, there's a bit of a setup hassle. For users outside of countries like China or India, you need to change the app's region to get the earbuds to sync properly. It's a small thing, but it can be a little annoying, especially if you're not used to dealing with these kinds of workarounds. Once it's set up though, the app works fine, and you can customize the sound to your liking, which is a nice touch. One other thing I've noticed is that the touch controls can be a little finicky sometimes. They work fine most of the time, but on occasion, I've had to tap a couple of times to get them to register, especially when skipping tracks or adjusting the volume. It's not a huge deal, but it's worth mentioning. Oh, and I almost forgot, the 6mic call noise cancellation is pretty impressive. I've made calls with these in noisy environments, and the person on the other end said they could hear me clearly without any issues. The microphones do a good job of filtering out the background noise, so that's definitely a plus. Overall, I think these are an awesome pair of earbuds. The sound quality, ANC, and battery life are all top-notch, especially for the price. Sure, there are a couple of small things to consider, like the app setup and the touch controls, but they're definitely not deal-breakers. If you're looking for high-quality wireless earbuds that won't break the bank, I definitely recommend checking these out.